Baker, the Gaelic man, who is living in Lios Póil, Kieran O'Sullivan, tagged out as a sub as well, but he's a selector, and Gerard O'Sullivan. These four players weren't involved in management before. They've done a fantastic job. Damien runs out in the field, giving instructions, organising his team as Declan Sullivan takes a shot one. Declan has it. And he plays. Declan Sullivan kicks the ball over the bar after receiving a pass from Donnacha Higgins, which put Lios Póil 3 points to no score ahead, and there are 7 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone in the first half. As the Beale goalie, Sean D places the ball. He's looking left, he's looking right. He kicks the ball out to Killian Walsh, Fowler. Killian Walsh is fouled. Killian Walsh gives the ball into number 26, and this is Colm Callan. Colm Callan plays the ball across the field to John King. John King in to the centre half forward. It's Cormac Linan. Cormac Linan plays the ball across the field. Cormac Linan gets the ball back, and he gives a great ball into Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley plays the ball across the middle into Cormac Linan, and Cormac Linan is fouled. But the referee said fair shoulder, and the ball goes harmlessly wide. Lios Póil, much the better team, really up for this game in this beautiful evening here in Austin Stack Park. Lios Póil team seem to have several switches. Dara Brusson is wing forward. Matthew Sean seems to be playing number 11 at the moment. And up they go for it. Garrett Noonan, and the breaking ball comes down to Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh plays the ball in. And the ball is breaking out. Number 5 is Tom Joy. Tom Joy has been under pressure. And the ball is dropped, and the ball comes away with Dara O'Sullivan. Dara O'Sullivan's pass is intercepted. Run on the field. Give that pass away to Garrett. But Garrett didn't get it. And now Beale have the ball. They're playing it out. And plays a dangerous ball across the square, where Alan Devan lets it run harmlessly wide. Well done by Alan Devan. And Lios Póil playing very well. Their backs doing tremendous stuff. Back in the full back line. Ronan O'Grifine, Owen O'Grifine, and Sean O'Grifine playing brilliant stuff. As Ian Blake walks up and down the sideline, the manager of Beale. As Conor Hannifin comes, Conor Hannifin kicks the ball out around the middle of the field. Donnacha Higgins independently win the ball, the fittest man in the team. Play the ball across to Dara Bruston. Dara has it. He pretends to go right, he goes left. He's driving up the field. He's still going. He plays the ball across to Donnacha Higgins again. Donnacha, a great ball into Tom Kavanagh. Tom playing full forward, takes on his man. He's gone inside. He's gone into the 14-yard line. He takes a shot, and it's blocked. It's blocked by Sean D. And Sean D comes out with the ball and lays it off to Shane Joy. Shane Joy gives the ball out to Cormac Linan. Cormac Linan back to Jeremy King. Jeremy King has it. Back again to Cormac Linan, former Kerry minor. He has it in midfield. He threw the ball from one hand to the other. The referee penalised him as he was put under huge pressure. And Declan Sullivan, away out from his own goal, looks up, drives a great ball into Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins, ball breaks away, and the ball comes back. And is picked up by Fanon Toomey. Fanon Toomey out to the number 3, Colm Cassan. Colm Cassan out to Phil Blake. Philip Blake gives it back to Jerome King. Jerome King has the ball, he's soloing across the field. He throws it across to James McMahon. James McMahon away out from his goal, out in front of the stand, gives the ball in to Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley in front of Sean Bruston, plays it back to Philip Blake. Philip Blake gives the ball in, and there to win it independently is Ronan Griffin. Ronan Griffin to Sean Noonan. Sean Noonan, brother of Garrett, has the ball, plays it out to Dara Bruston. Dara Bruston to Owen Griffin. Owen, brother of Matthew Sean, sons of Matthew Murray. He gives it to his brother Matthew Sean. He has it, he's 50 yards out. He gives the ball in towards Tom Kavanagh. Tom Kavanagh's been pushed, been dragged. He still trying to pick it up. He has it. He gives a dangerous ball across the goal, and there to grab it is Colm Cassan to Jerome King. Jerome King back to Cormac Linan, who's playing an awful lot of ball. Cormac Linan driving the ball in to Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley hops over his head and going back to cover up as the full back. Owen O'Griffin. Owen O'Griffin to Sean O'Bruston. Across to Garrett Noonan. Garrett to Owen. Owen to Donegal. Donegal and Garrett Noonan ruling the roost around the middle of the field. Back to Owen Bruston again. Hold ball. Spoiler playing around with the ball. Dara Sullivan. Dara playing out around the middle of the field. Garrett Noonan decides to go forward. He busts 2 tackles. He busts another tackle and he wins a great free. Garrett Noonan gives a quick ball across to Carl Sullivan on the 45-yard line. Carl going through, gives the ball into Noel Higgins. Noel inside, has it. The army man. Soloing across the field and gives it across to Noel. To Matthew Sean. Matthew Sean has the ball and Matthew Sean kicks it in. Just barely wide. A good effort by Matthew Sean. Great running. And the ball goes wide and the ball is taken out quickly to Ian Mannix. Ian Mannix has it. He plays it out the field to Jake O'Connell. Jake O'Connell has it. He plays to go left, goes right. He gives the ball across the field to Philip King. Philip King drives it in to Tom Joy. Tom Joy is fouled by Ronan Griffin. Fouled way over in front of the stand on the right hand side. It's 35 yards. Tom Joy has the ball in his hand. He's looking up. Beale playing with the aid of a strong wind. He kicks it high, dangerous ball into the square. Big crowd of players goes up and the full forward has it. And full forward plays it out. James McMahon won the ball and played it out to Dara Buckley, and Dara Buckley kicked it high and kicked it over the bar for Beale's first goal. So Lios Póil 3 points. Lios Póil 2 points. Lios Póil 2 points. 2 Declan Sullivans. And the ball's kicked out and there's a free for Lios Póil and the ball reaches Noel Higgins away inside, 30 yards out. He plays the ball across to Carl Sullivan. Carl has it. He plays it across to the ever running Donegal Higgins. Donegal has it. Donegal looking up. Donegal kicking it. Donegal kicking it high and wide after some great work by Carl Sullivan. And Donegal putting in a huge shift. And the ball is kicked out. The ball is away out the field by Ian Mannix. Ian Mannix plays a lovely ball out to the wing. And the ball is kicked in. Kicked in towards Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley has it. Dara Buckley keeps the ball in play. He still keeps it in play. And Ronan Griffin is after him. He loses the ball and Owen Griffin comes away. Owen Griffin out to Dara Sullivan. Garrett Noonan wins it. Lios Póil playing tremendous stuff on the full back line. They're crowding out the man in position. Garrett Noonan has it. He plays a lovely ball to Cahill. He goes for the return. Cahill has it. Cahill is pulled and dragged, and he gets back to Owen Griffin. Owen throws it back to Cahill. Cahill looking up. He gives it to Garrett. Across to Alan Devan. Alan Devan is on the ground. He gets up. He still has the ball. He plays it back to Cahill. Cahill to Dara Brusnin. Dara Brusnin, lovely ball to Matthew Sean. Matthew Sean back to Dara Brusnin, and Matthew is fouled and in position just as he was laying off the ball to Dara Brusnin, and Matthew wins a great free. And Declan Sullivan, the ever reliable Declan, coming out. Out in the 45-yard line. It's a bit inside. Declan's putting it on the ground. Very accurate player. Up he comes. It's a great ball. No, it just tails off to the right and wide. Good effort by Declan Sullivan. The Sport really need to watch this fast kick out by the Beale goalie, Sean D. He was an injury out before the game, but he was past fit, and he takes a short kick out to his fullback, Colin Kissan. Colin Kissan has it. He plays it. He plays it across the field to Colin Carlin. Colin Carlin gone way up the field, leaving Sean Noonan behind him. Still has it. He plays it back to the danger man, Cormac Linan. Cormac Linan being shadowed by Donegal Higgins. Jerome King, across to Linan again. Linan has it. He plays it across. Ian Mannix, going left, going right, and Killian Walsh Boyle plays the ball out over the sideline. A line ball for the Sport. The Sport, by far the better team, should have more scores. They're dominating play. As Dara Brusnin goes to the ground with some injury. He seemed to be okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's running into his position. As Garrett Noonan prepares to take the line ball. Dara takes a shot punt to his brother Sean. 3 sets of brothers on the small team. Noonans, Matthew Sean, O'Griffin, and Owen O'Griffin, and the Higgins brothers. Donegal and Noel. And the ball out of the sideline is kicked back in by Beale. A great ball in to Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley turns. Dara Buckley kicks it, and Dara Buckley kicks it over the bar for the scores at level. The scores at level after 20 minutes of play. A good score there. This is a very good player, Dara Buckley. I see he has Ronan Griffin is switched with Sean Brusnin. Ronan has gone on the danger man. Dara Buckley. As Conor Hannifin kicks the ball out towards Garrett Noonan, and the ball is broken down. It's cut by Sean Brusnin and gives it to Garrett Noonan. Garrett solos across the field, gives a high ball in towards Carl. Carl wins it well in the air, gives it back to Garrett. Garrett is soloing in the field. Garrett playing great football, running all over the field, along with Donegal Higgins. They're dominating around the middle. As Garrett is down. Noel Higgins has the ball in his hand. Noel, who is off to Australia very shortly. A huge loss he'll be to the Sport. He's been a great servant for the Sport as Declan Sullivan goes for the big score, but Declan pulls it to the right and wide, away out, an awkward angle. But Declan is such an accurate player, he could kick it from any place in the field. Our top scorer down through the years, as the quick kick out comes to Beale, away out towards the wing. Philip Blake plays it back to Padraig Holly. Padraig Holly has it, he gives it inside. As it goes through, across to the danger man, and it's a goal for Beale. The danger man again, Dara Buckley palmed it in. As the wing forward, Jack O'Connell, came soloing up the field, nobody near him, played it across to Dara Buckley, and Dara Buckley finished it to the back of the net. 1-2 to Beale, 2 points for the sport, and the ball kicked out, and it's won again by Beale. Conor Linehan plays it again to the danger man, Dara Buckley's gone inside, he's still going through, shoots, and it's gone over the bar. Another point for Beale, who have really come into this game in the last couple of minutes. They're after kicking 1-2 in the last 5 minutes, and it's now 1-3 to 2 points in favour of Beale. And the Spurs seem to be rattled. They were cruising, but they weren't putting it up on the scoreboard. And now Beale, with very little of the play, are after turning it around. As Conor Hannafin drives the ball out and Carl Sullivan comes under it, and the ball's breaking down. And won by Dara Sullivan, playing very well, across to Matthew Shawn. Matthew Shawn pulled and dragged, and he gives it back to Dara Sullivan. Dara across to Garrett. Garrett goes one way, goes the other, gives it to Noel Higgins. Noel is pulled, and Noel wins the free in the middle of the field. Noel seems to be coming out around the middle. They're playing against the wind. As Matthew Shawn goes for this, Matthew Shawn wins it well, out in front of us. He gives a lovely ball in, but the ball is intercepted. Is intercepted by Philip Blake. Philip Blake across to Jerome King. Jerome King has the ball, gives it into the full forward, James McMahon. James McMahon drives a long ball into the corner. Into the danger man. Dara Buckley again. Gone inside Ronan Griffin. He's still going inside. He takes his shot. He kicks it high and he kicks it over the bar to make it 1-4 to 2 points. The best forward in the field, Dara Buckley, really taking on the Lios Póil defence, and Ronan Griffin, our best defender all the year, is finding it very, very difficult to handle him at the moment. As Conor Hannafin comes out to place the ball, Conor, who had 3 or 4 brilliant saves against Castle in the semi-final, has been their inspiration all the year. He's absolutely playing brilliant. And Conor kicks this ball out towards Matthew Shawn. Matthew Shawn goes high and he breaks the ball down beautifully to Sean Bruston. Sean Bruston has it. He has the ball, he's pulled and dragged. And Dara Sullivan goes in. Sean, the youngest player in the field, playing very well. A lovely young footballer after coming on the scene this year, brought in by Damien Sullivan and his selectors, and he's proven to be a real find. As Noel Higgins awaits, as Killian Walsh, Boyle, has been spoken to by the referee, and Philip Blake, so a yellow card for the man that came in, Killian Walsh Boyle. Noel Higgins has the ball, he gives it across to his brother, 2 wonderful footballers, sons of the late Dennis and Noreen. And the ball goes in to the full forward, James McMahon, who seems to be way out the field now. He gives the ball in to the corner forward kicks it high, and the corner forward kicks it over the bar. And that corner forward is Tom Joy. He's down, he got a heavy tackle as he was kicking the ball, but the referee awarded, he gave the advantage and they kicked a great score, and now the score is, it's 1-5 to 2 points. There are 21 or 22 minutes gone. As the referee is talking now to James McMahon, the big full forward, playing very well after coming away out the field. And Owen Griffin has followed him. So you're playing in the full back line with two players at the moment. And it's very, very open in there. Conor Hannifin over the ball. Play has been held up. Player on the ground, I can't see his number, but I think it's Tom Joy. He's been attended to, but Lios Póil, who dominated the first quarter of an hour, but did not put up the scores. The one thing, they will have the wind in the second half, and it's a scoring goal here in Austinstack Park. Actually, it is number 5, and that is Shamey O'Sullivan. Shamey O'Sullivan seemed to be walking off. He seemed to be carrying an ankle injury. He was a doubt before the game. He's limping off. Don't see who has replaced him at the moment. The ball comes out, Donegal Higgins, and the ball is broken away by Blake, and the ball breaks, and the ball is won by Sean Noonan. Sean Noonan out to Alan Devan, your two wing backs, and Alan Devan loses the ball in the tackle, and the ball is played into James McMahon. James McMahon gives it back to Cormac Linan. Cormac Linan has the ball. This is a very good player. Plays the ball into the danger man. The danger man, Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley has it. He's trying to go inside Rowan Griffin. Rowan Griffin blocks down his kick, and the ball breaks out to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins to his brother Donegal. Donegal back to Noel, and the Higgins brothers working up the field. Noel still has it. He's driving forward. He's still driving forward. He's got a good 40 yards. He's been pulled and dragged by Fanon Toomey, and it's a free into Noel Higgins. Well done to Noel Higgins. Noel has it. He's looking around. As the ball comes across to Carl Sullivan. Carl Sullivan took the pass from Noel. Noel has it. He tries to go inside. He's still trying to go inside. He plays the ball back. It reaches his brother Donegal. Donegal chips it up. Donegal has it. He pretends to go right, goes left. He plays the ball across to Garrett Noonan. Garrett has it. He still has the ball. He's trying to get inside Jerome King. Jerome sticking with him. Garrett has it way out in the corner. Across now to Tom Kavanagh. Tom wheels around. Takes on one man. Solos with the right. Goes with the left. He's still outside in the corner. He plays the ball out to Sean Noonan. Sean Noonan across to Donegal Higgins. Donegal has it back to where he started. The ball goes in and the ball is cut. And coming out the field is Colm Cassan. Gonna go 30, 40 yards. Now he's gone to midfield. He's gone way up the field. It was Ian Mannix. Ian Mannix driving the ball in to the danger corner forward again to Dara Buckley. Dara Buckley is hooshed off the ball and he gets away with it. He gives the ball out to Alan Devan. Alan playing a world with the ball. Gives it back to Ronan Griffin. Ronan plays the ball across to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins across to Sean Bruston. Sean has the ball. He solos with the ball. He gives the ball to Sean Noonan. Sean Noonan across to Declan Sullivan, the old this player, one of the oldest players in the field, but one of the best players. Gives a bad pass, and the pass is intercepted by Jerome King. Jerome King plays the ball across to Philip Blake. Philip Blake plays the ball up to number 18 is Paul Collins. Paul Collins in to James McMahon. James McMahon still has the ball. He gets a good shoulder from Alan Devan. He still has the ball. He plays the ball across to Jerome King. Jerome King goes for it. He kicks it high, high, high. And the ball goes out to the left and wide. A let off for Lios Póil. Lios Póil seem to have lost their way. And if anything, the wind has died. 1-5 to 2 points in favour of Beale. And Lios Póil has to do something. They're bringing Declan Sullivan out around midfield. Declan comes out. He goes up and he breaks the ball down. And it's won by Sean Bruston, playing brilliantly in corner back. The youngest man on the Lios Póil team, the oldest man, Declan. Declan into Matthew Sean. Matthew Sean does very well. He wins the ball. He has it. He gives it back to Declan. Declan kicks the ball in towards Tom Kavanagh. Tom has it 1-on-1 with the full back. He's going in. He's still going. And the ball is whisked away from him by Padraig Holly. Padraig Holly has it. These Beale are a tough, hard team. Philip Blake across to Cormac Linehan. Cormac Linehan sidestep Sean Bruston. He's being bottled up, and Carl Sullivan wins the ball, but the referee says he fouled Cormac Linehan. Cormac Linehan is ready to deliver the ball. And Cormac Linehan plays the ball back. He plays it in. Plays it into Ger Gorman. Ger Norman gives the ball into Conor Linehan again. Conor Linehan going through Sean Bruston, going through Declan Sullivan. As Matthew Sean comes in and wins the ball on the ground and gives it back to Declan. Declan away back on his own back line. Plays the ball across to Dara Bruston. Dara has it. Dara is fouled. And Dara gives the ball to Noel Higgins. Noel gives it to Garrett Noonan. Garrett gives it back to Matthew. Matthew Shaw solos across the field. He still has the ball. He's going to go 20 yards. He rides 2 or 3 tackles. He runs into a couple of more. A lucky man. He got it free. As he throws the ball back to Noel Higgins, Matthew is down. He went on a great run. Very lucky to get it free. He plays the ball back to Sean Noonan. Noel Higgins back to Sean Noonan. Sean back to Donegal. Donegal to Declan. Declan away out from his own goal. Gives the ball across to Dara Bruston. Dara kicks the ball across and it is intercepted, but Garrett Noonan gets it. Garrett Noonan across to Matthew Sean. Garrett hops the ball, gives it to Garrett. Garrett is clean through and goal. Garrett's goal! Great goal for this ball by Garrett Noonan. Worked the 1-2 with Matthew Shaw and buried it in the back of the net. Now we have a match. Garrett Noonan playing brilliant football. It's a great move by Lios Póil to put Garrett Noonan and Donegal Higgins midfield and the big field in Tralee. Both of them very pacey, fit players. And now the score is 1-2 to 1-5. This will really make a game of it, because Beale were dominating in the last 10 minutes. As Beale has the ball again and they're playing the ball out. Jeremy King across to Philip Blake, and there goes the half-time whistle, and the score is Beale 1-5, Lios Póil 1-2. Great time to get a goal. It's anybody's game, and Lios Póil will have the slightest breeze in the second half. And see you then. You're very welcome back to the start of the second half. There's a change in the Lios team. Kieran Sullivan, the selector from Kennard, is on the field instead of Matthew Shawn. As Beale has the ball, Beale have the ball. Cormac Linan has it. He's soloing in the field. He gives it across to Dara Buckley across to James McMahon. James McMahon tries a spectacular shot across the field and gathered by Conor Hannafin in the goal and plays it out to Sean Bruston. Sean Bruston gives it out to Sean Noonan. Sorry, Alan Devane. Alan Devane has it across to Donegal Higgins. 40, 50 yards from his own goal, drives a great ball down the field to Declan. Declan has it. Declan kicks it high, and Declan kicks it over the bar. First score of the second half to Declan O'Sullivan. And that makes the score 1-3 to Lios Póil, 1-5 to Beale. Beale playing against the wind, Lios Póil playing with the wind. And the ball is kicked out towards Gareth Noonan. The ball breaks, and the ball is won by Beale. And the ball comes up to field Jake O'Connell to Gerard Gorman. He's going to go 30, 40 yards. He gives it in. Number 26, a sub, has the ball. He plays it back. To the midfielder is Philip Blake, and Philip Blake kicks it high and wide, but the referee calls back the play. And Colin Carlin was the player going through. He was fouled 35 yards out from the goal, right in front of the goal. He picks himself up. It looks like Dara Buckley is the man to take it, an ex-Kerry minor, a very good footballer.
Substitution on the Lios Póil team, number 24, Kieran Sullivan, replaces number 8.
Just over the announcement there, Kieran O'Sullivan. He's a selector as well. He played a lot of football over the last couple of years, but a back injury ruled him out. So he went in as a selector, but as he have done most games, he has come on. And a very good sub to have. As Dara Buckley kicks it in and kicks it wide. The wind just caught it at the last minute. Lios Póil are playing in to the Dunstores side, the scoring side here in Nelson Stack Park, as Conor Hannafin looks up, and Conor Hannafin gives a great kick out in the middle, up they go high, and Philip Blake wins it independently. He plays the ball back. Number 21 gives the ball across, and the ball is broken up, and Gareth Noonan misses the ball, and Jeremiah King has the ball. He gives it in to number 18, Paul Collins across the field again to Ian Mannix. They have so many subs on the field now. He has the ball, he plays it back to the full forward, James McMahon plays the ball across as Kieran Sullivan pulls and drags. Conor Linan is still going, he's been pulled, he's been dragged, he shoots, and the ball drops in the square, and Conor Hannafin punches the ball out. And the referee calls back the play and award Cormac Linan a free in, 21 yards out. Small bit to the right of the post. And a great run by Cormac Linan. When the Beale forwards run at the Lios Póil defence, Lios Póil seem to be giving away the frees. As Dara Buckley lines this one up, and Dara kicks it high, and Dara kicks it over the bar. For Beale, 3-point advantage. 5 minutes gone in the second half. As Conor Hannafin again gives another kick out around the middle of the field, and again it's Lios Póil were dominant from the start. Now Beale are dominant around the middle of the field. And the ball comes across the field. Number 26 is Colin Carlin. Colin Carlin has the ball. He gives it across to number 18. Number 18 is Paul Collins. Paul Collins has it. He's solo on left, solo on right to Philip McMahon. James McMahon gives the ball and cut off by Noel Higgins. Noel is driving up the field. He's gone 30, 40 yards. He gives a great ball into us, Tom Kavanagh. And the ball is broken down to Tom Kavanagh. He has it. Tom, using his strength, gives the ball across to Declan. Declan has it. And Declan kicks it high, and Declan kicks it over the bar for a great score. All done by the wonderful interception by Noel Higgins, back on his own backline. As the ball comes out, and Beale are on the ball, are out around the middle of the field. Jeremiah King has it. He plays the ball across, and it's blocked down by Tom Kavanagh, and the break comes to Garrett Noonan. Garrett into Tom, making a huge difference today. Back after injury, Tom Kavanagh goes for it. He gives it it drops into the goalie's hands, and the goalie, Sean D, brings the ball out to Finan Toomey. Finan Toomey has it. He's going across the field to Paul Collins. Paul Collins across to Dermot Hayes. Playing around, holding on to the ball against the wind. Finan Toomey in to Shane Joy. Across to Cormac Linan. Cormac Linan has the ball. He's gone inside Dara Sullivan. He's going up along the wing, but Dara gets in a hand and the ball breaks down. And coming out is Owen Griffin. Owen Griffin plays it back to Sean Bruston. Sean Bruston to Sean Noonan across to his brother Garrett. Garrett has it. Had a great first half. Gives it in to Sean Bruston. Sean Bruston gone way up into the attack. Cathal Sullivan, the captain, gives a great ball across to Declan. Declan gone away in. Declan keeps it in play. He has it. He's put under pressure. Plays it back to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins kicks it high. It's not going wide. It's been held in play by the goalkeeper. A back kick by Noel, and he gives the ball out to Jerome King. Jerome King plays the ball across to Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh is put under pressure by Garrett Noonan. He has the ball. He's on the ground. Every ball is being fought for. There's a millie in the middle of the field, and the referee gives a free to Beale. And Beale takes it quickly. They take it quickly to Paul Collins. He's soloing up the field in front of the stand. He goes back. He gives the ball across the field to Gerard O'Gorman. But Owen Griffin grabs it in front of his man. Owen gives it to Tom Kavanagh, but Tom is beaten for it. And up comes the cornerback. The cornerback, Patrick Holly. Patrick Holly gives it into the danger man. The danger man is pushed over. And Ronan Griffin shields the ball out and wide. As Dara Buckley was going through, Ronan Griffin shielded him out over the sideline. He's now down. And the score remains 1-6 to Beale, 1-4 to Lios Póil. As Conor Hannafin once again places the ball for the kick out. Conor waiting for the referee to give him the instructions. And Dara Buckley is still down. Yeah, he's limping away. Conor Hannafin kicks the ball out, and the break comes to Sean Noonan. Sean gives it across to his brother Garrett. Garrett gives it across to Kieran Sullivan. Selector come player to Noel Higgins to Garrett Noonan. Garrett has gone through the middle. Garrett looks up. Garrett goes for it. Garrett goes for it. And Garrett kicks a wonderful, wonderful score. A wonderful score to bring it back to a 1-point game. A great team score by Lios Póil. Garrett Noonan playing absolutely the game of his life. The ball is kicked out. Out fast into Paul Collins. Paul Collins has it. He's up in front of the stand. Carl Sullivan is chasing him. Carl Sullivan putting him under pressure. Carl Sullivan still putting him under pressure. But Paul Collins still going ahead. And the ball comes across. And the man misses it. And the man has it. Across to Dara Buckley. Across to James McMahon. Across to Dara Buckley. Into the number 10. Gerard Garman. Gerard Garman has it. He gives it across. To O'Harmon, the ball breaks out. The ball across to Cormac Linehan, and Cormac Linehan kicks a wonderful score. A wonderful score against the wind, under pressure, out in the wing, and brings it now to 1-7 to 1-5 in favour of Beale. Conor Hannifin takes the quick kick out to Noel Higgins. Noel working all over the field. Gives it across to Sean Noonan. Sean Noonan across to Owen Griffin. Owen Griffin across to Donnacha Higgins. Donnacha Higgins is both playing a long ball into Declan. It's the right policy today. Declan Sullivan grabs the ball and Declan Sullivan turns and kicks it high and kicks it over the bar for a wonderful score by Declan O'Sullivan to bring it back to a 1-point game. It's 1-6 to Lios Póil, 1-7 to Beale. This is a wonderful game now. Anybody can win it. Jeremiah King wins the ball. He plays it across. Philip Blake. Across to Kieran Walsh. Kieran Walsh is fouled in position. The referee brings the ball forward. And he kicks it high, he kicks it away into the corner forward. The corner forward has it. Buckley, the danger man. He has it. He's still going through. He taps the ball, but it goes out to the right hand side and wide. Great covering by the Lios Póil defence. And it's still a 1-point game. A quarter of an hour gone. The second half. $1-7 to Beale, 1-6 to Lios Póil. There are 2 balls on the field at the moment. One will do. Conor Hannifin places it carefully. Conor, a wonderful kick out by Conor. Up they go, Donnacha Higgins and his man Donnacha wins it well from Philip Blake. Donnacha kicks it high, long, in towards Declan. Declan, the ball is broken and Declan is fouled. Declan is fouled and a free in for Lios Póil, where I presume Declan Sullivan will take it. And this should be the equalising score for a player of Declan's calibre. And Declan has the ball. He's in no hurry. As Damien Sullivan runs out with the instructions to Alan Devan. Damien has done a wonderful, wonderful job since taking over as manager of Lios Póil, and Declan Sullivan duly throws the ball over the bar for a level game, 1-7 apiece. The ball is kicked out, way out into the middle of the field. The ball's broken down and it's won by Dara Bruston. Dara Bruston gives a great ball into the square again. Up they go Declan, and the ball is broken down, and Philip Holly, Patrick Holly comes away with the ball. Patrick Holly across to Jerome King. Jerome King soloing out the field, gives a short pass. Gives a short pass into Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh, O'Boyle, soloing through, gives the ball across to the full forward, James McMahon. James McMahon plays the ball out to Cormac Linehan. Cormac Linehan has the ball. He's trying to go around Darragh Sullivan. He plays the ball back. He plays the ball back to Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh has it. He's trying to go inside Noel Higgins. Noel stands him up like any good defender would. Across to James McMahon. James McMahon gives it in. And Dara Buckley has it. Dara Buckley goes for it. And Dara Buckley kicks it high and kicks it wide. A lucky let off for Lios Póil. The wind catching that ball. And it's still 1-7 apiece in a wonderful game. In this Castleisland Mart Junior Club final. It's anybody's game as Conor Hannifin looks up, beckoning to his players where he wants to put the ball. He's still waiting. Up he comes now. Straight down the middle to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins, but the ball is up by Kieran Sullivan. Kieran Sullivan, the speed merchant into Donnacha Higgins. Donnacha's gone straight through the middle. He has the ball. He gives it back. He gives it back to Declan. Declan Sullivan kicks it high, kicks it over the bar for the lead for Lios Póil. 1-8 to 1-7. A great score. The Beale kicks this ball out, and it's won brilliantly by Philip Blake. Philip Blake has the ball. He gives it across to Ian Mannix. Ian Mannix has it. He's pulled and dragged by Tom Kavanagh. And it's a free into Beale as Donnacha Higgins calls for attention. There seems to be a problem with his ankle.
Number 9 replaces number 12. Dan Ellis comes in and plays number 12.
Dan Ellis comes on the Beale team for Jake O'Connell. As Donnacha Higgins limps away, he'll be okay. Donnacha has played a wonderful match. Great speed. Must be the fittest club player in Kerry. Of course, he's a renowned soccer player as well. As Beale win the free, and the ball goes across the field to Gerard. Gerard Norman. Gerard Harmon was fouled, and it's 35 yards out towards the left-hand side. Is it Cormac Linehan that's taking it? That is it, Jerome King. Jerome King kicks it high and kicks it wide. Beale are throwing away a lot of scores at the moment. As the score now is Lios Póil 1-8, Beale 1-7. Again, Conor Hannifin kicking the ball out brilliantly. Again, this is out in the middle of the field. The ball breaks. And the ball is won by Paul Collins. Paul Collins into Cormac Linehan. Cormac Linehan has it. He gives the ball across to the in-rushing forward. The in-rushing forward kicks the ball, kicks it wide, hits the post and wide. A lucky let off for Lios Póil. They had the overlap. As Gerard Norman kicked it wide. Noel Higgins standing in near his goal, playing very defensively. And then he goes for the shot kick out. And he gets it. Noel Higgins has it. He plays the ball across. Plays the ball across to Ronan Griffin. Ronan, a wonderful, wonderful defender. Gives it back to Kieran Sullivan. Kieran Sullivan back. And Kieran Sullivan has it now. He gives a beautiful ball into Tom Kavanagh, out in front of his man. Tom takes him on. Big, strong man, Tom. Going towards goal. He's 14 yards out. He's still going. He punches the ball and punches it out and wide. Thought he might have been fouled. The referee gave him the advantage, and he punched the ball wide. As Sean D of Beale gets ready to take the kick out. He gives it out. He gives it out. Sean Noonan. Sean goes down on it. Sean is driven out over the sideline. But Dara Bruston wins it. Dara Bruston wins it. And Dara Bruston sends a high, wide ball. The score remains 1-8 to Lios Póil, 1-7 to Beale. And Beale takes the shot kick out, but it's won brilliantly by Declan Sullivan. Out around the middle of the field now. Declan is absolutely an outstanding player. And Declan is pulled and dragged, and the referee gives another free as over 20 minutes gone. 10 minutes to go, and Declan lies on the ground, putting in a huge shift, as usual, for Lios Póil. So free into Lios Póil. As Cathal Sullivan, and Cathal Sullivan kicks a great score, the captain of the team. And Lios Póil now goes 1-9 to 1-7 in favour of Lios Póil as the ball short kick out to Colin Cassan. Colin Cassan gives it out the field to Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh is robbed and won by Noel Higgins across to Declan. Declan has it. Declan with the left legs pretends to go right, goes left, plays the ball across, but it's intercepted by Jerome King. Jerome King gives the ball in to the midfielder. The midfielder is Philip Blake. And Sean Noonan cuts it out, and Sean Noonan gives it to Donnacha Higgins. Donnacha Higgins to Noel to Kieran Sullivan. Selector come player. Gone 20 yards with the ball. Plays it back to Dara Bruston. Dara has it. He goes into the tackle. He loses the ball. As Dan Ellis wins the ball. As Dara Bruston goes down in one knee. As Beale get on with it. There's number 18, Paul Collins. Paul Collins is pulled by Carl Sullivan. He's been dragged by Carl Sullivan, and it's a free in. And Lios Póil have 1-9 to 1-7. With roughly 8 minutes left in the game. Carl Sullivan gets a yellow card. As Adrian Rail comes on the field, and the ball is kicked across the field by Beale and out over the sideline. Adrian Rail is on the field. They cannot see who's gone off. It's Dara Bruston. Dara Bruston goes off and Adrian Rail comes on. As he's greeted by Tom Baker, the selector from the Gaeltacht, a great addition to the Lios Póil parish. And Garrett Noonan has the ball now. Out. Line ball. He's looking up. He gives it to Donnacha. Donnacha back to Garrett. Garrett goes and a solo run. 20, 30 yards. He looks up. He goes across the field. He still has the ball. He plays it back to Donnacha Higgins. Donnacha has it right in the middle of the field. Donnacha gives a great ball, a dangerous ball in. It goes high and it hops high and it hops over the bar from a great point from Donnacha Higgins. Well deserved. He's been absolutely outstanding. Lios Póil now are gone 1-10 to 1-7 as Beale built from the back again. Sean Noonan pulls his man. and gives a free to Beale. Out around the middle, Philip Blake and Dan Ellis. Dan Ellis has it. Cormac Linan has the ball. He loses it. Barra Sullivan tries to go down it. The ball breaks and it's a Beale ball. The linesman says it's a Beale ball. Beale, who were a Division 2 team 10 years ago, are back down now in Division 4. Lios Póil, a Division 1 team in the 80s. Were in 4 last year, got promoted and are up in Division 3. As Jerome King has the ball. He gives it across to James McMahon. Across to Philip Blake. Philip Blake has it. He's 20 yards out. He's taken on the defence. He kicks it high, and he kicks it wide. Beale kicking this game away. There are now about 5 minutes left. And Lios Póil are 3 points up. If Lios Póil don't concede a goal, it looks like their game. But anything can happen. Conor Hannifin in the goal. No great hurry to take the kick out. Conor comes out. He drives it high. He drives it long. And the ball is won back. Is won back there by Shane Joy. Across to Cormac Linan, the 40 yards man, giving him trouble. He's gone through, he's been pulled, he's been dragged. Noel Higgins is arguing with the referee, but Noel would be far better off to get back into the goal. It definitely was, he was pulled back. Cormac Linan, it's out. 40 yards, he goes for it, but he kicks it wide. That's 9 wides. For Beale in the second half. As time is ticking away. And there are now 3 minutes left. Conor Hannifin out towards and the break goes into Killian Joy. Killian Joy hanging a lot of ball across to Ian Mannix. Ian Mannix takes a shot and Conor Hannifin, the goalie, comes out. He pushes the man in the back. And Conor Hannifin gets away with that to Sean Bruston. Sean Bruston across to Carl Sullivan. Carl wins a good ball. He's under savage pressure. Carl has it. He loses the ball. He still has it. He's driving up the field. A strong man, Carl. He's still fighting for the ball. Carl is on the ground and Carl gets a free. Carl gets a free. And Brendan Bruston from Glenflesk is after issuing a red card. Brendan Bruston from Glenflesk is after issuing a red card to, I can't see his number, to one of the Beale players. Something he said. Noel Higgins kicks the ball back to Owen Griffin. Owen Griffin, Garrett Noonan. All over the field, still full of running. To Tom Kavanagh. Tom Kavanagh has it. He gives it back to Garrett. Garrett playing a great game. Back to Tom Kavanagh. Tom Kavanagh plays it back to Donnacha Higgins. Donnacha still has it. He goes left, he goes right. He gives it across to Alan Devan. Alan Devan across to Caden Sullivan. Caden Sullivan dodges one man. Gives it back to Noel Higgins. Lios Póil holding on to the ball. Playing it clever. Gives it back to Caden Sullivan. Caden Sullivan to Garrett Noonan. Garrett Noonan has the ball. He gives it back to Caden Sullivan. Caden Sullivan to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins back to Donnacha Higgins. Keep ball by Lios Póil. Donnacha Higgins still has it. Still soloing. Still plays it back to Alan Devan. Alan Devan to Sean Oonham. Sean Oonham to Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins solos, goes back towards his own goal, goes across the field. Still Noel Higgins soloing, still gone 20 yards with the ball, gives it across to Tom Kavanagh. Tom drives through 2 tackles and another tackle. Playing very good game, Tom Kavanagh. He has the ball, he still has it. He's been pulled, he's been dragged, and he wins a great free from the score. There are just 3 minutes of extra time to be played. And it looks like Lios Póil have it. The right man has the ball now, Declan O'Sullivan. Declan out on the 45. He looks up, he gives one huge kick in towards Cathal Sullivan. Cathal and his man. Jerome King wins it. He comes out the field. Number 22, Killian Walsh. Killian Walsh has the ball. As they still walk the ball in the field. Number 9, Dan Ellis across to James McMahon. James McMahon gives it back to number 2, Fanon Tomey. He's gone a good 20-30 yards. He's given it across to the danger man. And Cormac Collins is going through. He throws the ball across to Darren Buckley. Across to James McMahon. James McMahon goes for it. James McMahon kicks it high and kicks it wide. And that would seem to be the final nail on Beale's coffin, as there is 90 seconds left in the game. Owen Griffin is down injured. At the moment, Conor Hannifin has the ball in no particular hurry. Gerard Sullivan runs up the sideline along with Tom Baker. They know Lios Póil have this game won, bar a miracle. By my watch, there's 30 seconds left. There probably will be an extra minute added for the injury to Owen Griffin. Conor Hannifin gives a great kick out. The ball breaks down, and then again it's Owen Griffin playing great stuff, gives it to Declan. Declan across to Carl. To Noel Higgins. Noel Higgins across to Donegal. Donegal sidestep one man, sidestep the other. Gives it now to Carl. Carl has it. He gives the ball across to Tom Kavanagh. The ball breaks to Garrett Noonan. Garrett Noonan kicks it high, and Garrett Noonan kicks it over the bar to put the polish on a wonderful display, a wonderful personal display by Garrett Noonan, and a wonderful display by Lios Póil. As Shane Moriarty. Shane was in Australia. He had a knee injury. As Shane runs on the field for Tom Kavanagh, just giving him a run. Tom, who played a wonderful game, coming back after injury. As Beale takes a quick kick out across to Jerome King. Jerome King gives the ball up, and it's intercepted brilliantly by Noel Higgins. Declan to Adrian Rail to Garrett Noonan. Garrett Noonan looks up again, and Garrett Noonan kicks another one, and Garrett Noonan kicks it wide. No fault, a great effort, and certainly has put in a huge effort into this game. Beale again. This must be the last kick out. It's out, and it's won by Dan Ellis in the middle of the field. He gives it across. Jerome King gives the ball across to Alan. Gives the ball across to Colin Carlin. As Shane Moriarty stands in front of him. and gives them a chance to put the ball into the danger zone. Cormac Linehan turns, kicks it high, and Cormac Linehan as the cornerback, Ronan Griffin, takes that ball out over the end line, and it's a 50, a 45, 45 to Beale. Time is well up. There are over 5 minutes now extra time played, and the ball is dropped into the square. Up they go for it. The ball is inside. Beale have it. Cormac Linehan is surrounded by Lios Póil. And the ball is won. And the ball comes out by Alan Devan. Alan Devan gives away a pass. It's caught and it's kicked over the bar by Dara Buckley to make it Lios Póil 1-11 to Beale's 1-8. As the referee still isn't blowing his final whistle. Time is well up. There are 6 minutes of extra time played. Conor Hannafin in no hurry whatsoever. Conor Hannafin gives a shotgun, and the game is all over, and Lios Póil have won this junior final by 1-11 to 1-8. Well done to all concerned. A special word of thanks to the great bunch of players, to the management of Damien Sullivan. What a wonderful job he has done. To Tom Baker, Kieran Sullivan and Gerard Sullivan. So well done to all around, and well done to our new chairman for this year as well, Kevin Griffin, who has done a wonderful job since taking over as chairman. That is all here from Tralee, as Cormac Sullivan now will accept the cup, and that's all for now. Goodbye.
Can we ask the teams to come towards the presentation area, and can we ask the captain to join the vice chairman of the county board?
With the park Steve Nishkam Sangona, some cotton social on Kunte, agus party Pile, Lios Póil, Lios Póil, agus Beale, agus Canuna, as some clear brass for two weeping on Sanhona. On behalf of the Kerry County Board, I'm delighted to be here this evening for this junior final. The two teams went out there, both Lios Póil and Beale, they gave it everything. And in the end there was very little between them. I think the game was played in a very good sporting manner, which is great to see, and again it showed how good Kerry football is. And I want to thank our referee there, Brendan Bruston, and his officials for officiating here. And I also want to thank the committee of the Castleisland Park there for having the field in such splendid order, and it's a pleasure there, I think, and a pleasure to go out there and to watch. Once again, I want to thank Castleisland Livestock Park for sponsoring this tournament, and it's great to see that they have stayed with us for a long time, and here one of their members, Sean Bruston, is with us here this evening. I suppose this bowl you've been waiting a while to put your hands on this trophy. You have won, we'll say, last year. You came along and won Mart and the Gaeltacht, and I know you'll be going there in 2 weeks' time, so we'll be wishing you the best when you go there as well. Right here alongside me, I'm your captain there, Carlos Suduan, and I think without further ado, I'll hand over the trophy to Carl.
First and foremost, I want to thank Beale. Jesus Christ almighty, Beale. Lads, keep the head up. That was an unbelievable battle from start to finish. We were getting worried there. The physicality you brought, we just had to match you. And we just about 50 in the end. But lads, keep playing like that for the rest of the year. There's a long year ahead of you. Head up. And you'll have your silver yet someday. Guarantee you that. So 3 cheers for Beale, lads. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. For the rest, his Lions men and young players, thanks for a very fair and sporting game. You kept it fair throughout the game. High intensity, but we got there in the end. Thanks very much, lads. For the support yesterday, the bus was organised as soon as the final whistle went after the second game or third game. So there's great to see a bus support here. We heard you all through that, guys, and appreciate every bit of it. You drove us over the line at the end, and again, thank you, thank you, thank you. These players, we've had a long road, long few years, both past players and present players. Today was a day that this is remembered for all of you guys. The effort you put in, Saturday nights, Sunday mornings, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, bank holiday Mondays, you name it, lads. The sacrifices he made is all worth it now, and by God we celebrate it. Our management team, Gerald Sullivan, Tom Baker, Kieran Kennard, and the one and only Dame O'Sullivan. The passion, the pride, and the love we have for that jersey in this game, lads. He brought it out today, and every other game we played from the start of the year, lads. Again, as players, we can't thank you enough for the determination you bring to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's much more to say, lads. a perfect day for football, a perfect day for the school. We'll go and enjoy this. And Dermot Keevan, happy birthday, the best present you get you. Let's go home.
Right. Without further ado, we have a man of the match, of course, sponsored again by Castleisland Mart. And I suppose, like good wine, he gives the belts to last. The one and only Declan O'Sullivan there.